Hi everyone, my name is Bessie Roby and this is the DFC Act Late Night and I have an amazing guest. Zora, how are you Zora?
Hi, I'm very fine. And you?
I'm very fine. I'm good, and I'm very happy to have you there. And for all people don't know, the DFC late night is our late night. That means we talking about like serious and unserious things, and with our silly face and also our total face, and you try to sum up what is happening on the DFC Diversity for Crisis Hackathon, the first diversity hackathon with a global perspective ever made on the earth. So what's up, and what is your actual your news actually from your side? What's happening in the life of Zora's an entrepreneurial life of Zora, right?
Thank you. So, I'm a mentor for your event, your hackathon. This is very wonderful, amazing because we have a good uh, un outil. I don't know how we say that in English. Sorry. We can use Discord, and it's
Yeah,
very
Jessica, yeah.
yeah because I discover lot of startups projects, and it's very how can I say that, it's a challenge for me to meet the people, but with digital Discord, and I have to understand them, and I'm a mentor. I don't know what they want to develop, so I'm here to challenge the teams, to tell them that I don't understand maybe their value proposition. Maybe I don't understand what they want to say with their pitch, with their desk. So it's very with their deck, sorry, and it's very interesting for me because I don't know what they want to do, and I'm here to say, oh, I don't understand. So you can maybe change something and do better to be very understood by, for example, investors. If you want to develop really this project, oh, it's a good it's a good business. It's a good idea to do that. And before I was in their place, because I began with hackathon and startup weekend, startup banlieue, and
Yeah, I
feel
remember
like,
that I met you, yeah, for the first time at this
yeah,
startup banlieue, and I was your mentor, and right now, yeah, mentor from my hackathon.
yes.
3 years after, just amazing.
So it's very important for them to know that sometimes you can just join a team or just join an hackathon, and then maybe if you want, you can develop really this project and go very fast and go very fair, and maybe you can be your own CEO of your project or CTO, and you will learn on your own business, and maybe you will coach, mentor other startups. It's
Yeah,
very
yeah, yeah.
it
So
was
and yeah, so can you also talk about your new project, because before was the founder of some project starting
yeah.
on this startup banlieue, but right now you left this project for the new one. What is the new one? I'm excited because you're telling me about that about the remote, and I say, oh, cool, remote culture. I like that. So can you share it about that more?
It's very difficult for me to speak about that because it's very new.
Okay.
I how can I say that? My business is worker office. This is new offices, very interesting for the new ways of work. This is a business for digital nomads and remote workers.
Okay, cool. That mean actually you try to help them because
Yeah,
the lockdown is our new normal. That mean you will be more in home than in our real offices.
exactly.
So that is a good opportunity now to scale up the remote culture, right?
Yeah, this is to improve. Yeah, of course, this is for that, because and because of the crisis, now you have to accelerate. In France, because I'm French,
Yeah.
the digital transformation was not very fast. It was very difficult to put the big companies to enter in the digital transformations. I was a project chef, project manager in digital transformation before being startupper. And now they don't have the choice. They have to enter in this process and to go fast, because this is with the transition, the numerical transition. They have to adapt themselves, and that's why I'm here and I developed the Rocker Office.
Cool. So contact me. I already said to you, like, no matter when you want and you need me, I will be there, because you are already there for me too. And I love you so much, Zora. And yeah, so right now, I don't know if you know that, but Michel from Startup Banlieue also is there. Yeah, he saw us right now. And thanks so much, Michel, to give a time and involve. Also, he's all time for us. He's there for us too. So thank you, Mish. So also, if you can share, to the Startup Banlieue, it could be very amazing to have our network seeing this late night show. So yeah, talking about the DFC Act. So why did you involve about this DFC Act? Because I know I made the DFC Act, but I like this concept. I don't know for you, but I like the concept. So tell me more. So why you are so involved? I saw you every time when you work. 30 minutes, you send me, say, oh, you do the job, it's cool. So you're so involved as a mentor. I like that. So why are you involved in this amazing event?
Okay, this hackathon, this is an international hackathon. You have people from Africa, from Asia, from USA. It's very crazy because I'm French, so you can discover new mentality, new mindset, new I don't know how we can say that, but it's not French. So it's very crazy for us to work with other people from all over the world. It's just for that, not really just for that, but this is a global hackathon, not only a French mindset, So you can learn from these people from other countries or from other cultures, and maybe you can build something with someone in China. I don't know, but not. It's opportunities. It's a human opportunities.
Yeah. And just for notice, for all people, all viewer, or all people really see the replay. So right now, your team, like normally, is a carry my car. I don't know. I think is the name of the team you coach right now. And the one developer is from Bangladesh, right? And your founder is friend, but from African origin. And they have another people from another country, but they mix all these team 3 continents just to do a amazing project. And it's just cool to show how you can mix different culture and make an amazing product, right? So
it's very exciting. You can work with someone in Bangladesh. You cannot do that when you are in French and you work on your company, like me when I was at EDF. But now you can work and discuss and exchange and learn from another people. It's international. It's multicultural exchange. It's very, and they have to understand between them. They have to. I don't know. For example, I don't speak very good English, and it's very exciting for me to speak with someone who speaks in English. Sorry, but
no problem. But we understand you, and also you understand your intention, because everything is about intention. People can speak well English, but their intention is so bad. And I love the way you spread the love, your craziness. You are crazy, I'm crazy. So we are serious and unserious at the same time. So I like this. So because we are serious and unserious, and because it's a show, it's not just a blah blah blah. It's a show. People right now, we are more than 4 people right now seeing this show. Share it right now. Share. I will show you the banner, right? Share this event. Post, tweet, and share on DFC Act right now. Post, share, and tweet DFC Act. So this amazing event, starting today. But another thing you mentioned in the backstage, you tell me, basically, I'm also I have a great insight in terms of intercultural management. What is your the point of view in terms of trend? Like, what is happening in terms of trend about multicultural management? because right now I think this new normal lockdown we've able to open our way to
Yeah.
mind, we think, and what say, if I can, if I stay all the time locked down in my home, can I have a some coworker based in India? I don't care if I don't see him, but I can because now it's possible. The impossible before right now is possible. What is the trend you saw right now in terms of intercultural management?
You have sorry, but you have to the first thing. This is the hour. You mince, décalage horaire in English.
The time zone difference.
Yeah, you don't have the same time, and you have to manage between. For example, for me, this is the morning, and for the other, this is the night. So you have to try how you can work between these two times. It's very I think it's very difficult, and it's very fun too. Sometimes when you develop your own business, you can work in France, and you can have, for example, other resources from India because they're better. They're better, for example, in software development, or sometimes you can develop hardware not in France but in China. So this is an opportunity to understand how you can work with other people in other countries. But because when you develop something in France, you will not really work in France. You will have to develop, for example, your services in China. You will have to develop your services in the USA. I don't know, because but you have to think local and then to think global, and you have to think that you will work in France, but maybe you will need some human resources in another countries because they can be better than us in something. They have maybe because, for example, in Israel, they are better than us in hardware. In France, we are not very good in hardware. It's just an example. I don't say that we are not very good. I just say that sometimes you have better resources in other countries, and I think sometimes you have to work with other people from other countries and not just focus on France, but just open your eyes and open your minds and think that it's possible to work.
Mm-hmm.
The states, this is geography, this is political, but in reality, with internet, you can work with people from all over the world, and it's very. For example, when I was developing my business, the last business, I was working with a man who was in Tunisia, sorry, because he was very, very good in hardware.
Mm-hmm.
And he came in France. I didn't go to Tunisia, but he came in France just to meet me, to work with me, and then he came back in Tunisia. We were working together, but I was in France, I was in Tunisia, and we developed, and we built a business together.
Cool. So
Sorry.
another thing I just so another thing I want to add about I have a sorry, I try to in the same time try to share this amazing life. So how did you imagine so when you were in being this hackathon, what is the first impression you get? So you say, oh, great, what kind of trend, what is the kind of people you met? So what is the impression you gain on the first time you are being on this adventure?
My first reaction was, oh, we have this. We have Alisia Asia, Tarifa Africa, Academy Africa. We have several startups from all over the world. So I was very not really lost, but I was saying that, wow, it's very. First, it's not in French. And secondly, it's international. And I was saying, so what are, for example, problems they have in their country, for example, and they want to resolve now, and how they can work with, for example, French people or I don't know, English people to resolve their problem, and how could they build something together because they are not in the same room, they are online on digital uh, platform. So I was saying that, and the first question was how I can help them.
Yeah, yeah. I remember the first post you do on the channel. You say, "Hi, my name is Zora. I can help you." I say, "Damn, I like this woman. I like this because the first intention is not about because all the time people do the me me me. So what is me me me? Me me is I'm this thing. I do that. I do that. Oh, I do that. I do that. They put the link. I am sometimes first I do this thing. I also the me me me. But in the same time I do the me me me. I do also the how I can help. But
Yeah,
you don't do the me me me. You do just the okay. I'm Zora. I can help you, and I love your intentions. It was
yeah, because
really
I
fun.
want. It's very important for me to help them. I want that they have a dream. Maybe their dream, they will concretize this dream. They will realize this dream. It's not just a dream. It's something they want to develop, and I want to help them to access to that. This is a real opportunity to speak with people who, for example, like me, who were at their place a few years ago. So
Mm, yeah.
I'm like a teacher.
Yeah, yeah, I see that. So we because it's the DFC athlete that show, we don't talk just about the DFC because it will be too much, our me too. So I have something to share in terms of trend. So right now, what is your thought? And what is happening in US? Like mostly in US. So because it's just ridiculous, like how this country could be run again by, sorry for this mention, but by all people. Because for me it's a time for Gen I and Gen Z. It is our time. We must to be the king of this on this like fucking crazy planet. So what do you think about this what is happening actually in US? Now the soft power US like just disgrace because people say, oh, due to these things, I don't want to go in US. I prefer stay in my country because my country is more better than US. So it is a reverse
Yeah,
historical moment. I never seen in my life. People say, oh, US is not good. I prefer my country. Right now, all people say, I'm French and I prefer that, right? So
yeah.
what do you think about this reverse in terms of what is happening right now for our new generation?
When I was young, I was dreaming about Japan and the USA, and now I'm saying that not really. I'm very good in France.
It's better.
I don't know if it's because I'm older. No, what I want to say that you can, if you want to develop your business, you can develop it firstly in the country that you not control but that you master. Sorry,
Yeah,
uh, I think it's better for these people and to develop in their own country to begin because it's very so you, how can I say that? It's very difficult to develop your first business.
yeah,
Um, but every people say the American dream, the
yeah.
American. Yes, this is a dream. But in reality, you can dream all over the world. You can dream in France. You can dream in Senegal. You can dream in Morocco. You can dream in China. If you want, this is your eyes. This is your mind. This is your heart. So you can do everything where you want in reality.
Mm, yeah, I'm totally agree because do you know what? Right now, American people are so mostly uh don't like their country. So personally, I like US so much, and you know me everywhere. My profile is the background is the
Yeah.
American side,
Yeah.
and right now I use Clubhouse. I love Clubhouse. I don't know if you are there, but if you are not there, tell me. I will give you an invite. And I created a club there called the Diversity Club. Clubhouse actually is mostly a American platform, and for the all people don't know Clubhouse is the vocal chat apps. That means you can meet people with your voice and you talk with them in the room. And I created a club called the Diversity Club. It's just fucking crazy. In 3 weeks, more than 300 members, and all these members are thoughtful. Like imagine like all crazy leader you can imagine follow you on the club. I created this club and I have 300 members. I'm very proud of that. And when I sometimes I appear in some room, all Americans say, "Why did you put this flag on your profile?" I say, "Because I love the American dream." I say, "For real? You don't have American dream. You have the Americana." And what they say in terms of the Americana, so that kind of way to understand the American dream. The Americana is the white perspective of the American dream. It's not the American dream for all, And I said, "Oh, interesting. That means personally, though, I dream and I trust in the American dream more than American people. It's just crazy." And finally, I said, if Americans don't trust in their own dream, okay, I will create my own dream, the diversity dream. And in this diversity dream, every dream is possible, like the Moroccan dream, the Algerian dream, 1, 2, 3 dream, the Senegalese dream. Everything is like possible. I can go everywhere. And people say, "Oh, you are too dark skin." I will say, "Okay, I'm too dark skin for you, but I'm not too dark skin for her or for him, and don't care about you. Fuck up." And
Just a little story, a small story. When I was student, I met a teacher. She's American, and it was very new for me to in this school. It was business school. It was very new for me. Management, everything was very difficult for me because I have a scientist background. And she told me, she looked she looked in my eyes and she told me, "Zora, you were a leader. Don't forget that you're a leader." And she told me, "Repeat after me, I'm a leader." And now when I want to develop something, when I have to, for example, if I have to work in a business, if I have to be interviewed, I have her head in my head, and I look her and I say, "Yes, she's right. I'm a leader." So the American mindset is very, very, very good for me. But I'm good in France, but I have the American mindset. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. So I think we can say anything you want about it. For American people, they say Americana. For people, we say American dream. But at the end of the day, so when I explain what I like the American dream, so American people, they don't like too much blah blah blah. They like very short blah blah blah. And they tell me, okay, we understand what you say. Okay, what is the short version? And I say, okay, you want the first version, the short version. The short version is, I like America because I like the American mindset.
Yeah.
They say, okay, what is American mindset? But I say, you tell me you need the short version. And then, yeah, but we want to understand your thought, your perspective of what is the American mindset. I say, okay, the American mindset is like the same thing you say, like they trust everything is possible, and they can transfer shit like this thing could be a shit, and they can say, "Oh, this is the amazing iPhone you ever seen. Buy this, because if you buy this, you can be, a sort of big leader." And you can say, "Oh, yeah, I'm a big leader, and I will pay for that." This is the soft power of the American dream. And I think, as you already say, you can transport the American dream everywhere. And I saw this, everywhere I go, I have the American mindset more than American people.
Yeah.
I see that, because many Americans, they are in their country, but they don't know what is US. They don't know the story of US. They know that I'm American. They know they have a passport. They have a crazy passport. They can go normally in more than 100 countries worldwide. Personally, do you know how many countries I can go without visa? Do you know? Imagine the number. Give me a number. Give me a number. Game. It's a game time. Give me a number. How many countries I can go?
78.
78? No, I can go just 15. And the majority of this country is African country, and I have I think 2 or 3, 4 countries outside, and mostly East Europe and Latin America.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, 2 3 countries. Like I can go Salvador without visa. I
Oh,
can go in Singapore without visa.
I
But
can
that's
do. I can go in Russia without visa. You know, I'm Algerian too.
okay, cool. So they don't know that their passport is so powerful. And
Yeah,
many of them don't have a passport.
yeah,
They just stay in US and
yeah.
just know US,
Mm,
and they don't know the world. And all they know about the world is about like what the social media or media give them.
yeah,
And this transition give me a opportunity to ask you a question. I think we can done our last run, because how we say is a DFC late night show. It's not like long conversation, is a short conversation. So my point is, you know imagine like we try to think a new world, a new world. What kind of world you want to see? Because actually I talk with some Gen Z, some people, and they say the world is like done, everything is done, we don't have we are nothing. So how do you think the new world? So do you
yeah.
have a hope for the new world?
Yeah, I want to travel everywhere I want, but no, not really travel. For example, tomorrow I want to work in Paris, but I want to do the same work in, for example, Moscow, or in London, or in South Africa. I don't know, but the same work. So my, for example, if I don't know if I will be really entrepreneur, or if I have to come back to be employee. I don't know the future for me, but if I will be employee or entrepreneur, this is the same for me. I want to do my work everywhere I want. I want this freedom.
Wow. Wow,
This,
it's so
this is
powerful,
my
thoughtful,
dream.
we say.
And I know that we can do that, but this is not an maybe it's not an universal mentality, but I want that all people will think like me.
Cool, cool. So, and you know what? I want to share with you and our listeners, or all people who will check the replay. So, I was in a clubhouse again. I love this app because when I am there, I spend my mind. I
Yeah,
meet a guy is like a psychiatrist. People he's a writer too. He is 72 years old. Like he's very old, but he's very
okay.
connected. And we talking about like a thoughtful, how to be thoughtful leader, blah blah blah. And they say, okay, basically what you say is good, but remember that also uh it's important to don't serve, because I practice my rhetorical. I like rhetorical, and I say, and I think rhetorical is so powerful in English. I say, the more you serve, the more you deserve. You know, the more you serve, the more you deserve. And you say, okay, cool. The more you serve, the more you deserve. But at the same time, you must be aware about what kind of people have received your gift. Because you say we have three kind of people. You have the receiver, you have
Yeah,
the taker, and you have the giver. The
yeah,
taker is very, very painful because they take everything. They take your energy, they take everything.
yeah.
You give, but they are like, yeah, they take
Mm,
everything, and you could be like very mental health, very sad, 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 sad. And
true. Yeah,
the last round I want to talk with you is you give me your thought is okay. So we are on this world where we are the different of kind of people, but we need also to practice the impossible question. So what you say right now is a kind of impossible question, because when you ask to somebody else, okay, tell me what is impossible you want to do. It's so powerful because people say, oh, why she asked me this kind of question, and people try to go in the insights and make it work and give you a holistic point of themselves. And when you have a good observation, you can knowing what is the real need of this person, and you can set everything. Because it's an impossible question, and I want to give you for you and all people listening now this video, this practice of impossible questions. So asking to somebody else, oh, what kind of thing, impossible thing you want to do? It's strange because anybody don't ask this kind of question.
Yeah.
But it's good practice because when you do this, people talk and people like be listen than just listen. People people prefer talk and having some reception from anybody else. And I think it's a good practice. I don't know what you think about that, but this is the last round, and I want you, also your thought about this in conversation, how conversation could be powerful and expand our brain. What do you think about that?
I think that you're right for that, because when you think, because every day you will meet some people who will say impossible. For example, when I was beginning in my business, people told me that it would be impossible, and I would say why, explain me why impossible, okay, but don't you remember that the earth is not flat, but is a circle, is a round? People were saying no, impossible, but really, now today it's true. This is not a linear planet. This is rond, a circle.
Yeah.
You have a lot of people who will say impossible, but you have to be confident in you and in your future and in your customers.
Yeah.
Not on what people say.
Yeah. And I think also what you say is so powerful, because you know what? You say the dream starts with the brain.
Yeah.
That means if you create something in your brain, you can make it happen.
Yeah.
Because another rhetorical, I find another rhetorical. I love rhetorical. I will practice you will say it's powerful or not. If you are able, you are capable.
Yeah. You have everything to success. Don't forget that.
Yeah, and if you are able, if you are valuable, if you are able, you are valuable. If you are valuable, you are able.
Yeah.
Because most of the time people give them value. So I can't do anything. I can't. Okay, that means you are not viable. If you are not viable, we are not able. But if you say, okay, I'm viable, the time when you say you are viable, you are able. That's why you are so powerful, Zora. Because people say you are crazy. No, you are not crazy. You are viable. You don't wait the love from anybody, the value of anybody. You create your own value by your own self, by your inner voice, and you are so powerful for that. And when you use your inner voice, you say, okay, I'm viable, everything is able, and everything is possible. You know? Everything is possible.
And just something, you have to find your auto motivation.
Yeah.
Not wait. You don't have to wait people, or wait the time, or wait the money. No. Only you and your own motivation. That's all.
Cool. So thanks so much for your time. This is the DFC late night show. It's a late night. It's not too much. Normally we do every night during the DFC arc. If you want to join us, join us right now on this link. If you are not in the hackathon, join us right now. We're looking for many parts and female founders, Latinx, North American, because in terms of European and Asian, we have a lot, like very lot of participants. But now we're looking for Latinx, female people, North American people, like give us more diversity. We need diversity. I need Algerian. So we have some Algerian. 1, 2, 3. If you can give us a lot of more Algerian, Moroccan people, Tunisian people, we'll be good. So see you tomorrow again. It was Besri and Zora. See you.
Bye and good luck.
Yeah.